Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1969 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario. Today's matchup features the Chicago White Sox versus the Seattle Pilots at Six Stadium. On the mound for the White Sox today is Greg Bollo, whose record is 6-7 with a 4.57 ERA, and pitching for the Pilots is Marty Pattin, whose record is 8-12 with a 4.67 ERA. Okay, we are now on a 4-game losing streak. I don't know what it is about the White Sox, but they play us hard and they just batter us around. Yesterday's game was hard to play, but it was entertaining to watch when I went back and rewatched it last night. Went to extra innings. We were down 2. We scored 2. They scored 2. We just couldn't come back a second time, and we took the loss. And it's a little bit of my own fault for having Bruce, the Cupid doll Brubaker, as our only other available pitcher. We sent him down to the minors, and we brought up another Dick. Dick Bainey is now in the major leagues. We're going to put him in the mop-up position and move Dick Bates to the long or middle relief for right-handers spot in our bullpen. So we got 2 Dicks in the bullpen now, and maybe that'll help us as we need to get one here against the White Sox at home. The 4 losses in a row have really taken our chances away from making a good run at it. We've lost 4 in a row. You see here we're 7.5 back, and not looking like we're going to make a decent run at the American League West Division Championship. So we'll take what we can get. I mean, we do have plenty of games coming up that are against terrible teams. We have 4 against the Angels, 4 against the Royals. The rest of this month, the Orioles is going to be a tough one. We've got to get it started here with this win versus the White Sox. So let's go ahead and get today's game going. As always, I appreciate everyone following along, like and or subscribe to the channel. Let's see. We have Marty Pattin on the mound today. He has been horrible. As we're waiting for it to load up. There we go. So Marty Pattin, he has definitely been on a slide, but we've got to give him another shot. We don't have much other options. Our bullpen will be without our closer, Mike Marshall. We did have to ask him to give us a couple. He blew his 4th save in yesterday's game after we took the lead. I thought for sure we were going to win that ball game, and Marshall blew it for us. Our bullpen has been shoddy. So here's a Dick Bainey. I can't tell the 2 Dicks apart. Dick Bainey, just so you take a look at him here. You can see he was a rookie in 1970. And he was pitching okay in AAA, 5-4 with a 3.61 ERA. Opponents are only betting 257 against him. It doesn't have any pitches above league average, but he's still got some room to grow. So perhaps at 22 years old, he'll become better than what he is right now. And here's our lineup versus Greg Bollo. Freddie Patek and Lou Piniella both are listed as tired, so we're going to give both of them the day off. Don Kessinger will play shortstop today instead of third. Van Kelly in there at third. And we're moving around our outfield as Mike HEGAN will play left today instead of first base. So Deron Johnson will get back-to-back starts at first. Okay, let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for the Chicago White Sox. Batting leadoff, playing center field is Angel Bravo. Batting second at third base is Pete Ward. Batting third in left field is Carlos May. Batting cleanup, playing first base is Bob Spence. Batting fifth in right field is Walt Williams. Batting sixth at second base is George ORTA. Batting seventh and catching is Duane Josephson. Batting eighth at shortstop is Rich Morales. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Greg Bollo. Okay, Marty Pattin. Let's take a look at him real quick here. Look at his log, if you can stand it. Yeah, he had it. Of course, this is what's going to happen. He threw 5 scoreless innings. He gave up 5 of the next one. So, that's what, a 3 ERA over the last 2 games. So, we've come to expect all of this. This is not news to us anymore. Maybe he'll have a good day today, maybe not. Who knows? Against the White Sox, he had a no decision back on June 17th, going 6 1/3, giving up 2 runs. May 14th, he gave up 3 runs in 5 innings. That's all we could expect from him, is for him to give us 5 innings of work, good or bad. He's at 71 strikeouts in 135 innings pitched. He's hitting a lot of career high marks, as last year was his first year. The 26-year-old righty goes to arbitration after next season. Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Pilots. Not looking so good on the right side of the infield. And, of course, McNERTNEY threw out 3 of 5 batters yesterday. Base runners, I should say. So that was decent, but his overall ratings are not good. Let's get it started with Angel Bravo leading off versus Marty Pattin. And basic left. I actually have alcohol today. After yesterday's game, I went out and bought some Jameson, my second favorite Irish whiskey, and Bravo gets a double. We may have to go right to the alcohol early and often, as Bravo's got his 3rd double of the year, going for the extra base against HEGAN and getting it. He's got a 96 speed, so I guess that makes sense. Pete Ward, runner on first. 1-0 count. Line drive to left, and that is off the wall for a double. It's 1-0 after back-to-back doubles to lead off the game. What is it about the White Sox? Yeah, I don't know, because they just absolutely destroy us. Out of curiosity, what is Marty Pattin's splits? Wow, lefties bat 306 against him, and righties are batting 274. So, runner on second, 1 run in. Here's Carlos May. 2-2 count to May, strikes him out. Try to limit this to just 1 run here in the first. This is the 4th left-hander in a row. It's Bob Spence, the cleanup hitter, sitting on 9 home runs. There's a hard hit ground ball to first. Deron Johnson making the play. Ward advances to 3rd. And Walt Williams with 2 down at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Sutherland, good range. Throwing him out. So we do limit the damage to just 1 run on back-to-back doubles. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the Pilots lineup rundown for today's game. Batting leadoff, playing second base, is Gary Sutherland. Batting second in left field is Mike HEGAN. Batting 3rd at right field is Joe Pepitone. Batting cleanup, playing first base, is Deron Johnson. Batting 5th in center field is Don BOSCH. Batting 6th and catching is Jerry McNERTNEY. Batting 7th at third base is Van Kelly. Batting 8th at shortstop is Don KESSINGER. And the pitcher Pattin in the number 9 spot. Greg Bollo making his 20th start for the White Sox today. I bet that Greg Bollo is maybe the first person ever named Greg. How many Gregs are there from the 60s? I don't think there's too many. I think Greg Bollo is responsible for everyone named Greg after this moment in time. He's 6-7. I don't have any stats to back that up. He's 6-7 with a 4.57 ERA. More walks than strikeouts. We like that. Opponents are batting .227 against him. In 126 innings pitched, 3 complete games. Fastball tops out at 90 miles an hour. His screwball is rated at 98. Give me a break. Overall at 93, which is amazing. The 25-year-old righty is arbitration eligible in 1971. Look at his log. Yeah, he took the loss. Oh, this is his 20th start, so these are all 19 of his starts up until today. He's faced us 3 times, so he took a loss in his first start of the year as he went 6 1/3, giving up 3. And then on April 28th, he lost to us, going 7, giving up 1 run. And June 19th, he took a loss, getting a complete game, giving up 5. So he is 0-3 against us this year. There's the defense for the White Sox today. They actually have a good defensive shortstop with Morales playing short instead of Woody Held and his 63 rating. So that is a good defense today. Gary Sutherland leading off. We're down a run. Try to get that back right here as Sutherland pops it up on the shortstop side of second base. 1 out. Next up is Mike HEGAN out in left field today. Normally he plays first base versus righties, but we're trying to get Deron Johnson some more at-bats because he does hit righties well. 2 quick outs here in the first. Here's Joe Pepitone. Pepitone's still batting over 300 since he joined the team. And there's a line drive off the wall for a double. Do we want to go for 3? We do not. We are not going to run on Walt Williams. We know Williams has got a gun, and Pepitone not particularly fast. So Pepitone, only 3 hits in the game, and they're all doubles. Pepitone's double is his second as a pilot, 3rd overall since coming over from the Yankees. And Deron Johnson up. This is why we got him in there. He's batting .291 versus righties, and yet we never really play him versus righties. 1-2 count, and he strikes out, of course. Okay, we're going right to the alcohol. I'm just going to drink it from the bottle. I don't have any glasses. Yeah. That's what Daddy needed. George ORTA leading up. ORTA had a hell of a game yesterday. He had 3 hits and drove in a bunch of runs in that 10-run outburst from the White Sox. He gets a ground ball to second. There's 1 down. Here is Duane Josephson, the catcher. Hits a ground ball to short. I really like having Kessinger at shortstop with that 94 rating. It's slightly better than Patek's rating. 2 quick outs for Pattin. I'd love to get a 1-2-3 inning. A comebacker. There must have been a dozen comebackers in yesterday's extra inning game. Pattin tosses it over to first, and a nice 1-2-3 inning. We needed that. We go to the bottom of the second. BOSCH leading off. BOSCH batting .252 with 7 home runs. Strikes out. Second K for Greg Bollo. The guy that has more walks and strikeouts seems to be handling it so far today. McNERTNEY. Ground ball to third. 2 outs. And back-to-back starts here for Van Kelly. That doesn't happen too often as a left-hander. And a line drive to short to end the inning. We're moving on to the third. 1-0 Chicago. Greg Bollo leading off. He's a 135 hitter. Wow, he crushes it right at the third baseman, though. Kelly tossing him out at first. And, I mean, a good job by Bollo, too. He took 9 pitches in that at-bat, fouling off 4 in a row with 2 strikes on him. That's pretty good. 1 down, back to the top of the lineup is Angel Bravo. Started the game off with a double. Oh, come on. Is that another one? Line drive to right. Pepitone making the catch. I feel like we do have some decent players to start off next year. We will be heavy in the free agent market when next year rolls around as we decide to keep the team in Seattle instead of moving to Milwaukee That's the whole premise, right? Ward walks. The stadium, Six Stadium, will be moving from 7,500 seats to 35,000 seats. So we should have more than 4,000 or 5,000 people showing up. We still might only have 4,000 or 5,000 people with a 35,000 seat stadium. I don't know. May gets a base hit. First and second, 2 down. Bob Spence is up. I mean, Pattin really struggles with the lefties here. 2 down. 1-0 count to Bob Spence. He's swinging. Fly ball to left field. Nope, it's going to... Actually, he barely got out of the outfield. I got to clean the glasses a little bit. All right. Nonetheless, we get out of the jam. We go to the bottom of the third with Don Kessinger leading off. Average up to 205. He's still doing well. Bollo leaves a hanging screwball right up in the sweet spot. But Kessinger, he doesn't have a lot of power. He doesn't have any power. Okay, 1 down. Marty Pattin up. Now, Pattin has... he has 2 hits on the year, and they're both doubles, including in his last start, he had a double. Oh, look at... I mean, he makes solid contact. Lining out to center field. 2 outs. We're back to the top of the lineup with Gary Sutherland. Usually he does not play versus righties because of that batting average. But he's batting .323 overall. We got to play him today with one of our infielders, Patek, having the day off. So Sutherland walks. Good job by him. Does not ever strike out, but he walks a ton. So does Mike HEGAN. Yep, he walks HEGAN. If HEGAN could play every day, he'd probably bat about 205, but he might get 100 walks. So now we have an opportunity here with Joe Pepitone to tie the ball game. Runner in scoring position at second. 1-0 count to Pepitone. Fly ball to center field. That will do it. We're going to the top of the 4th inning. Pattin at 54 pitches. Got some righties coming up, so we know we can get him 1 more inning here. Walter Williams, comebacker to Pattin, and he throws it away as Williams goes to second on the throwing error by Pattin. So, runner in scoring position for George ORTA. 1-2 count to ORTA. ORTA does strike out a lot, as he does there. Second K for Pattin. Do we walk the catcher to get to Morales, a 161 hitter, with the pitcher up after him? I think we do, because a base hit would score a run anyway, right? So why not at least give ourselves a little bit of an advantage as Pattin walks the catcher. Okay, so Morales, a 118 hitter. If he gets a hit here, we know we're going to lose the game then. If we get him out with the pitcher up, then we've maybe worked ourselves out of the jam. Here we go. First pitch swinging. A fly ball to center field. BOSCH making the catch. Here we go. Here's Greg Bollo. 2 down. 1-0 count. And a pop-up on the infield. Catchable from Kessinger. And we get out of the jam. So the error on Pattin goes by the wayside. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. A little bit of baseball strategy paying off. Here we go with Deron Johnson. He walks. So now Bollo is starting to look a little wild. He walked back-to-back batters the last inning. Starts off this inning with a walk to Johnson. Here's Don BOSCH. Hasn't done much lately. We're still giving him everyday at-bats, because why not? BOSCH flies out to right. Here's Jerry McNERTNEY, 241 hitter. 9 home runs, might be the second pilot to get the double digits. Line drive, get back, Johnson. Oh, he does get back just in time. Almost doubled off there by the shortstop Morales. 2 outs. Van Kelly up. Kelly. Ground ball to Morales. We're going to the 5th inning. Now the lefties are coming up, and I cannot, in good conscience, throw Marty Pattin out there another inning. He gave us 4. So we're going to bring in Ron Locke. Ron Locke has been great, especially against left-handers. And he's the second man up next inning. And it's very possible I might just let him bat. We're only down a run. Okay, Angel Bravo. 3rd time through the lineup. There's a foul down the 3rd baseline. Who's going to catch it? The shortstop. That's a long way to run for Kessinger. Making a catch, though. 1 out. Pete Ward up. Striking out. Good job by Locke. Kind of an uneventful game so far. It's only 4 hits, and 3 of them have been doubles. Ground ball to second. I think we have to bring Locke back for another inning. Let's see what Kessinger does. That's going to be the telltale sign. Oh, it tastes so good when it hits the lips. Don Kessinger. Let's see here. Oh, base hit. Well, I mean, we can bunt him over. Everybody knows it's going to happen. Here we go. Sack bunt. 1st and 3rd pulled in. Kessinger. What's the stolen base percentage? 59%, for crying out loud. Okay. Sack bunt. 2-1 count. Lay it down. Is that a line drive? Oh, no, it was a ground out. He hit it too hard. They got the force. Shit biscuits. All right. Well, that might have been our one shot today, and we blew it. HEGAN, with 2 outs, strikes out. Well, that might come back to haunt us, as Ron Locke will come out for another inning. 2 of the 3 batters are lefties. We can go to a right-hander if we need to. 2-1 count to Bob Spence. Ground ball to Sutherland. There we go. Out number 1. This is going to be the test here for Ron Locke. He does get righties out well, but Walt Williams does not mess around on left-handers. He's batting .349. A ground ball to Sutherland. All right. Very nice. Now, will ORTA get on to force the right-hander to come up? Nope. He's going to pop it up. All 3 plays go to second base, of course. We're going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Great job by Ron Locke. Joe Pepitone leading off. We got to break through on Bollo here. Come on. Wow, that screwball is an awesome pitch. 4 Ks for Bollo. He's looking good. He's only given up 2 hits today. Here's Deron Johnson. Another comebacker to the pitcher. And Don Bosch. Hot shot to third. And an error on the third baseman. Okay, so Pete Ward throws it away. Bosch goes to second. That's some pretty good speed. And McNERTNEY, who hit his 50th RBI of the season yesterday, second most on the team. And at least he's been clutch. Popping it up to first. Damn it. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Ron Locke does his job. He does it well. Time to bring in, well, who do we bring in here? Do we bring in Dick Bates? We still have 1 lefty. Or do we bring in... Yeah, okay. So we're going to bring in Skippy. And then we would bring in John Morris and then Diego to close it in the 9th. Assuming we can get there with the lead. So Skippy's coming in. Duane Josephson leading off. Only 5 hits total today. Josephson going oppo. Deep to the wall. Pepitone making the catch. 1 out. Here's Rich Morales. First time facing Lockwood. Popping it up near home plate. Oh, God damn it. An error on McNERTNEY. That is his 11th error as a catcher. He hasn't even started 100 games this year. Okay, so Bollo is going to bat. Of course, we're going to bring the corners in. Locke couldn't get it done. Can Bollo get it done? Right back to Lockwood. Of course, they get it done. And here comes the lefty. So we're going to bring in J-Mo, John Morris, to face Angel Bravo. Morales, at the way that things are going here, if he were to score, that would pretty much seal the deal. 3-1 count. Ground ball to short. Oh, there we go. All right. Will this be another shutout? There's been a total of 23 shutouts so far this season combined that Seattle has participated in. Dan Kelly strikes out. Kessinger blooping it. He's got 2 of the 3 hits now. Well, now we need Morris to pitch next inning to get these lefties, but it won't make a difference if we can't tie it up. Damn it. All right, let's see what we got here. I mean, if they weren't already in the ballgame, they're probably not that good, right? Piniella and Patek are unavailable today. So we've got a short bench. Robinson, A.G., Comer. Robinson can hit and run, right? Yes, he do. Let's do it. I was looking at his contact rate. So, Bill Robinson will pinch hit here. He is batting .316 since coming over in a deal with the Yankees. And let's see if he can get a base hit here. Nope. Ground ball to third. That'll get Kessinger over. For Sutherland, here we go. 2 outs, runner on second. Now they're going to walk Sutherland. Intentionally? No, unintentionally. But that'll bring up HEGAN. I mean, I like HEGAN in this spot. Here we go. First and second, 2 down. 0-1 count. And a ground ball. This game was over in the first inning. Unbelievable. How many times have we said that? Now we got to bring in a pitcher to pitch to these lefties. Should we bring in Dick Bainey? You can pick your Dick. And I think we're going to go with Bainey. Give him his major league debut. Let's go. There we go. I've already introduced you to him, so, he's not good. But we got to give him a shot here. And he's got to get 3 tough left-handers, starting with Pete Ward. 1-0 count to Ward. Oh, he's a side armor. I did not know that. Ground ball to third. Van Kelly taking care of business. 1 down. Here's Carlos May. Fly ball to center field. BOSCH making the catch. And Bob Spence up. This is the guy you got to be careful of. He's got 86 power. Certainly capable of turning on one. He shoots it to the left. And a 1-2-3 inning. That's my boy Dick. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Still 1-0. Joe Pepitone, Johnson, and Bosch to follow. Popping it up. He's up to 117 pitches. Here's Deron Johnson. Strikeout number 6. And Bosch. Well, that might loop in for a hit. It does. Bosch with the 4th hit. We haven't been able to put anything together today. Only 65% chance of stealing second. I mean, we kind of got to try, right? I mean, we don't have another chance, likely this ball game, to get a runner into scoring position. So we're going to send him. This is kind of reckless. I mean, Bollo is tired. We're going to do it anyway. Why not? We've lost 4 in a row. We need to win this game. Okay, Bosch should be going on the first pitch. Here he goes. Low. And he does steal second base. That's a miracle because Bosch has only got 3 now. Total. He's 2 for 6 as a pilot. Could we have changed the momentum here? That was a strike. Will McNERTNEY drive him in? 2-2 count. Oh, that screwball. All right. We are not sending Dick Bainey out there a second time. Instead, we'll bring in our closer by proxy, Diego Segui. Williams will lead off. Base hit into center field. You have to guard the lines here. He tries to steal second, and McNERTNEY throws him out. Great job by McNERTNEY. That's the one thing he does very well. He's at 40% on the year, which is pretty damn good. And then George Orta goes deep, so didn't matter. 2-0. George Orta's 5th home run on the year. Ground ball to short. Out number 2, and Rich Morales. Ground ball to third. We're down to our final 3 outs. It's 2-0 now on the home run by George Orta. Bollo is tired at 129 pitches. And it's nothing but schlubs up. Van Kelly walks. Okay. We need to string some hits together. Now, I believe Kessinger's got 2 of the 4 hits today. He does. So we will hit and run here. This is something that he does well. Let's see what he's got. Well, pop it. All right. Well, that's the ball game right there. We'll pinch hit. I guess we're going to pinch hit Tommy Agee. At least he's got home run power. He just didn't get the start today. He doesn't hit righties well. 3-1 count. Another walk. Guy's got 6 walks. They're going to win 2-0 after he gives up 6 walks. That, my friends, is what you call effectively wild. Are they going to give us a junk run here? Deep fly ball from Sutherland. Van Kelly will tag on his own and go to third. And we're down to the last batter. It is Mike HEGAN. He's 0 for 3 today with a walk. Did he walk again? No, that's the ball game. So this game was over after the second batter. After the back-to-back doubles. Take a look at the standings. We've lost 5 in a row. We're 8.5 back now. And that might have been the nail in the coffin. Good job by the White Sox this series. They owned us in every aspect of the game, except for maybe catcher. Let's take a look at headline news. Oakland stretches the lead to 5.5. So good job by them. I guess Minnesota's injuries have caught up to them. And what else? There's the Bollo. Craig Bollo shuts us out. Unbelievable. Okay, anything? Oh, there's another thing. Oh no, Blue Moon Odom suffers a knee ligament injury. Wait, severed? Did somebody stab him in the knee? That's weird. Bill Henry retires at age 41. Bill Henry goes on to invent the O. Henry candy bar. I don't know if that's true. But and then Rick Russell, a rookie for the Cubbies, has a broken hand. He's going to miss the better part of 2 weeks. As a 20-year-old, he was 4-6, not too shabby. And then Blue Moon Odom, he's done. 27 starts, 12-9. Oakland suffers a big one there, big injury. 7 complete games and a shutout. I mean, really working those pitchers, Billy Martin is. Was Billy Martin the manager in '69? I think he was, right? I can't remember exactly. But he's done. And then one more. Charlie Sands, a catcher for the Yankees, is done for a month. Okay, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Man, we've lost 5 in a row. At least we're packing up our junk and head to California, where we're facing the last place team in the American League. So we got a shot. Sweep those 4 games. Maybe we get back in it. Who's to say? Not me. Player of the game, I think we have to give it to Don Kessinger, who had 2 hits. We could say the bullpen as a group. But anytime Don Kessinger can continue to get hits and get that average up, he's up to 210 now. I think he deserves to be commended. And Marty Pattin takes another loss. Could not get out of into the 5th inning. But we did what we had to do. It was the right thing to do. Right? I mean, the lefties were coming up, and the bullpen did their job other than Diego Segui, who gave up the home run to George Orta, who's, 19 years old? Yeah, he's 18 years old. Like, 18-year-old should not be hitting home runs off of veteran relievers, but, there's no point in yelling about this game anymore. You get the picture. All right, we're going to come back tomorrow with Game 1 of the 4-game series versus the Angels. Until then, everyone, have a great day.